Hello, my name is Sharon Fitzpatrick and welcome to my YouTube channel, Lifestyle with Sharon. Today I made these delicious spring rolls, but instead of the normal vegetables or noodles that you normally get in them, I did chicken, and I did chicken and cheese. Put a few spices in the chicken, very mild spices, but look at how lovely they are, homemade. Keep watching this video and I will show you how to make these delicious chicken and cheese rolls with filo pastry. Really tasty. If you like the video, do give it a thumbs up, comment, just say hello, where you're from. Love to hear from you and I will answer you back. Subscribe if you haven't done so already, it helps the channel grow. If you hit the notification bell, that will give you a gentle reminder of when new videos come out. So keep watching and find out how to make these. Enjoy. Right, so we have some chicken here. So I'm literally just going to cut like I normally do, get the scissors and put it into little pieces. You don't want too big, you want nice small pieces. So like this kind of size. Look at the lovely beautiful colouring. Now you can leave it plain if you don't want spices on it, but I love it with the spices. Right, so you just add into your wok or a frying pan, whichever you've got, a bit of olive oil. So I'll just add my chicken. So 2 wooden spoons is your best way, and you just give it a mix around every now and then, and you want this on a medium to high heat. So if your markings go up to 6, you want to put it on 4 or 5. So this has been cooking away for 15 minutes so that I know that this chicken is nicely cooked. And now I'm getting a holy spoon so you don't bring up too much oil with it. And you just put that into a bowl. And this has to cool. Right, so I've got some frozen pastry. It's just in a box and it comes in this, and I just take it out. It was frozen and I just took it out the freezer last night. I need to put some flour on my work surface. Makes it a bit easier to work with. Right, so I'll just cut this in half. So we have little squares. Roughly 1/4 of a cup of chicken, and then you roll this over and again, so 2 rolls. Then what you do is you gather one side and a slight angle there, and the same with the other one. And if you've got an overhang, you can just tuck it under, like that. And then you might be able to roll one more time. And then what you do is to make a glue, you get a teaspoon of flour, any flour, doesn't matter. Do you want to pan right down, Geraldine? And then you just get a small bit of water, mix it with a teaspoon. That's too thick, so we'll just add a bit more. And you just keep adding the water until you get it to the consistency you want. If you add too much water, it just means you've got to add a bit more flour in there. Okay, so you want it quite thick, and you basically just put your finger in and you just put a little bit on the edges here. And that forms your glue. And then you roll that onto there, and then that is your spring roll ready to cook. spread it along a bit. So you've got roughly about an inch on either side to work with. So roll your pastry over and again bring one side in a bit. Again, if you've got overhang, just pop that under. Same again on the other side. Roll again, get a bit of your glue and then roll it over. And then you have another one. See, that's stuck there. And they're really simple to do. So I'll do a few of these. They take 2 minutes to prep, and I'll cook them two ways. I'll cook them deep fried and I'll cook them in the oven, and you can see the difference, what they look like between the two of them. They both taste delicious. It's whatever way you prefer. They're so easy to make. So I've got chicken and cheese in this one, chicken in this one, and I've got it on some baking sheet paper, and I'm going to put this in the oven for 15 minutes, 180 degrees, and I'll show you what these look like in 15 minutes. So I'm just going to put this into hot oil, and straight away it's bubbling, so you know it's nice and hot. What you want to do is get 2 forks and just keep turning them. And they do tend to flip back over, that's just the way it is. So you might kind of like have to hold it in place with a fork and just keep turning. They really don't take long at all. So you can get an even cook as much as possible, you just need to keep turning it. That one looks a nice colour, so I'm going to take that one out now. And I'm going to put this straight onto some kitchen roll. Right, so as you can see, the colouring between doing them in the oven and frying them is very, very different. But they're both cooked, they just look very differently. If you cook these any longer, they would crisp up too much, so you don't want them too dark. These look nicer, I think. This is my personal favourite, frying them. Might not be as healthy, but they taste lovely. Right, I'm going to cut open, this is the plain chicken in the oven, just so you can see what the inside looks like. Okay, they look really lovely, don't they? So these can be hot or cold. So these are perfect for lunch boxes, for school. Just lovely and healthy for your children to eat. And it makes a change from sandwiches. So now I'm going to cut open the fried one. It's just plain chicken. Again, look at that. Really delicious, hot or cold. So this is the oven one, chicken and cheese. Got lovely bits of cheese in amongst that chicken. You might not be able to see it at the moment, but it's in there. And now I'm just going to do the fried one. Oh wow. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Plain chicken and this chicken and cheese.